Now, coming under the glass, you're going to see what appears to be the bones of a back of a dinosaur down there on the bottom of the riverbed. Now, it's just rocks that look like the back of a dinosaur. We use that as a marker. What's a little more interesting to us is that big long piece of wood that you see laying right there beside the rocks. That is a dugout canoe. Now, it's 31 feet long, about 12 inches wide, and a 14-inch half diameter underneath, and it's about 600 years old. Yeah, that was excavated from the lake up near Gainesville, taken to the University of Florida and carbonated. That's just how they determine the age. And 600 years ago would have been when the Timucua tribe was settled here in Florida and on the river. That's a Timucuan dugout canoe. Now, it's one of the most pristine artifacts of its kind here in Florida, and they were very keen to keep it on display. Their problem is, if they ever let that dry, it would completely disintegrate. To keep it intact, it has to stay under about 9 feet of water. It's made from a single palm tree. So rather than put it in a big tank in a museum somewhere, they put it beside the rocks here at Silver Spring, the spring that we call the Spring of Life, and we get to show it to our customers every day. It's a pretty cool artifact. Now, the Timucuas were well settled here in Florida from the 1500s to the 1700s. They hunted, fished, they grew corn, they had cows, they did very well here. Now, they were smart enough to know you can't live at your water source without contaminating it with human waste, so they camped downstream about a quarter of a mile, and they would come up to the head springs to collect their drinking water. It was one of the ways that they stayed healthy. When I run the long tours on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I actually talk a good bit about the encampment when we get there a little further down the river. Now, they could actually make one of those in about 8 hours. If they found themselves lost in the woods, they could just get out to a stream or a body of water. They could get a palm tree down. They could fashion one of these in about 8 hours, jump in it, and then they would always get home because all of the Timucuan tribes were somewhere along the river or waterways. Now, this next spring we're going to show up, guys, is one we call the Blue Grotto. Now, this is one of 2 springs on the river classified as a first magnitude spring. Now, when it comes to spring and magnitude, it's all about water discharge. And to be a first magnitude spring, it's got to be capable of discharging 100 cubic feet of water per second or more. And that equates to about 64 million gallons of water a day. Now, if you think about it, the entire volume of the river is 520 million gallons, and this spring by itself can do about 65 to 70 million on any given day. About 15 to 17% of the river's volume starts right here at this spring. Now, it's only about 25 feet deep, but it discharges a massive amount of water, and it's absolutely gorgeous to look at. Now, you see the blue tone that the water has to it, and that's just science in action. Anytime you have water and sunlight combined, the water will act as a diffraction grating. It absorbs the yellow, orange, and red elements from the light spectrum, so the color that hits your retina is blue. You see that same color in the ice in the glaciers up in Alaska and Norway when the sun hits the ice, and in fact that's why the sky is blue and the ocean is blue. Now, if you pulled that water out of there, it would be crystal clear and have absolutely no color. And a nice big Florida gar coming underneath the boat right there, guys.
There he is. Whoa.
You see him down there? That's a nice garfish right there. Right? They actually get up to about 4 figures. And this black one that's coming in behind up there on the front glass, that's called a bowfin, or if you're an angler here in Florida, they call them mudfish. If you're from Louisiana, they call those grinnells over in Louisiana.
Yeah, they don't taste good.